welcome back to my bubble. Oh my god, it's been like forever. I'm so sorry. I'm so happy to be back. So much has happened. I've been away for like a month and a half, almost 2 months, and it's just been so much going on. And I want this to be, well, this is going to be a fragrance video, but I do want to let you guys in on what has been going on, because I'm not doing a sit down. I did think about doing a mukbang and just letting you guys in on why I've been away for such a long time, but then I don't know, I just scratched that and I just figured, let me share it with you really quickly, very briefly, just so you know, if you've been wondering, if you even care. This is what happened. So towards the end of September, I went to the Dominican Republic to celebrate my daughter's 18th birthday over there, and everything was great. Good vacation. She had a good time, we had a good time, blah blah blah. I come back to the states with a sty on my left eye. I want to say it was a sty. I don't really think it was a sty. It might have been like my daughter did my lashes, like lash extensions, whatever. I don't usually do those. I just wear like falsy strip lashes, you know. But I think I might have gotten infected, and I came back with like this little bump on my left eyelid, and it was really hurting, and it was red. It got swollen. I was literally like this, and yeah. So that was that, right? Then, oh, and not to mention the nostalgia that you get like after you return from a vacation. Like, does that just happen to me, or does that happen to you guys too? When you come back home from a vacation, you just like get very like depressed, like down, like nostalgic and melancholic, and like you just hate the life that you're returning to. Yeah, that was me. Anyway, so aside from that little bump on my eye, after that, 3 days after I was back home, I got like a stomach bug for like a good whole week. I was literally, you guys, green in the face. I was getting these stomach pains. It wasn't like a pelvic pain or anything. It was like literally right in the pit of my stomach. It felt like something was stuck, to the point where I thought I had like a worm stuck in my gut. Like, I was taking all types of detox tea, laxatives, everything, you name it, and it was so painful. I don't know if it was food poisoning. I didn't go to the doctor for it. I don't know if it was parasites or worm. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was freaking painful, you guys. And I lasted like a good week like that. Then once that started to subside and I was feeling better, you won't believe this shit. Like, I swear, I'm not making this up. I am 34 years old, you guys, and I started growing a fucking wisdom tooth. Like, I'm not even gonna say I started growing it, because I've noticed it. It's been right in the back down here for like forever, but it never burst. Like, it never came through. It was just like on the surface. Well, that shit started coming through. The pain, you guys, I was experiencing was excruciating. Like, I was in so much pain. All of this was swollen. I mean, granted, I already have a round, chubby face. This side was swollen. I was in so much pain. I was overdosing on the Tylenol, on the Motrin, any painkillers, you name it, I took. Okay, I was in so much pain. I couldn't eat. I couldn't open my mouth. Like, it was so bad. For this, I had to go to urgent care. Like, I had to. Like, it was unbearable. They gave me antibiotics. It is a wisdom tooth coming in, so which got like infected or impacted, whatever it is that they call it. Once they kill the infection, they suggested for me to go to a dentist to see if I needed it to get pulled or whatever. Well, I haven't gone, because my phobia with getting teeth pulled and going to the dentist and all of that is just, you guys, some of you know, some of you don't, but most of you know, it's really bad. But right now we're doing okay. I'm trying to keep it, you know, good, like hygiene wise and everything. Like, it's still there, it's still peeking through. No pain, no infection, none of that. But you guys, it was so freaking bad. Then after that's calmed down and everything is sort of kind of like back to normal in my mouth area, the stomach again. I started getting these cramps and these gassy pains, and it was just bad. The whole month of October, I was fucked. Like, I was bad. It was so bad. Oh, and not to mention my hair. You guys, my hair. So now you know I had highlights, right? Before I went to the DR, I went ahead and I dyed my hair blue black. Like, I've always, for the most part, I've always had my hair like pitch black, blue black, whatever. So being that I had highlights before the blue black, the highlights picked up that blue like a lot. So I pretty much looked like a rock star, which was okay. It was different, it was cool. I still had my black and a little bit of blue. But since I was in the pool, chlorine water, and the beach, the salt water, and the blazing sun, you guys, my highlights, which were once blonde, then they were blue, they turned green. Okay, so I came back with like greenish, blondish, ashy gray highlights. October, Halloween already. Okay, I looked a hot mess. Like I said, October was just not it for me at all. Like, I paid the price. I paid the price for that vacation, I tell you. I really did. But we're back to black. Nice, healthy, pitch black, beautiful hair. It's my go-tos, you know. Once you go black, you never go back. And yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling good. Everything's looking right. So yeah, here we are. I missed you guys, and I hope you missed me. I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place. Like, I gotta get back in the groove. But here we are. Here we are. So it is the fall officially, literally November 2nd, you guys. I love me some gourmands. I love the edible, sweet, delicious, yummy, cozy scent. But not all fragrances need to be gourmandy or edible or cakey like, okay? There are some great perfumes that are suitable for the season, for the fall, that are not gourmands, and I will be sharing 10 of those with you guys. So if you guys are interested, just keep on watching. So the first one that I will be sharing with you guys is one of my favorites. I don't know if this has been discontinued. I don't think it has, but I'm not sure. It is Narciso Rodriguez Poudree. You guys, this is so good. This is so feminine, so powdery, so musky. It gives me a vintage vibe, a plasticky, grown, but cozy and feminine and warm but cold at the same time. This reminds me of just wearing like a really chunky white sweater in a fall day, during a fall day, a winter day, and you're just like really warm, but at the same time you're really cold, if that makes any sense. I get a lot of the musk. This is musky bomb. I mean, Narciso Rodriguez and his musk, he's known for that, but this is such a good one, such a classic, very vintage and plasticky smelling. I know some people may not like that, but me personally, I love that. These are my type of scents. Musky, cozy. I get the rose that's in here. There's patchouli, but it's not a heavy, dirty patchouli. It's kind of like a clean, soft, again, very, very feminine scent. So good. Powdery, musky, soft, elegant, and very, very feminine. Such a great one that's not a gourmand for the fall season. Narciso Rodriguez Poudree. Next up, we have Xerjoff Shunkoin. I love this baby. Even though I don't reach for it much, it's just such a good one. This is so delicious. This reminds me of like, it's so funny. It's funny because my doggy loves this scent. I've told you guys before that this is my doggy's scent. He just loves it. But this reminds me of like a coconut ice cream. I know I said this would not be a gourmand video, but it's not gourmand. It smells like it has coconut, but there's no coconut in this perfume. It's just something very smoky, incensey, sweet, but not like too sweet. Something so delicious that it's even like, it's almost hard to describe, honestly. Yes. The dry down for me is the best part, honestly. The dry down, it's giving me vanilla, smoky vanilla, incensey, sweet, coconutty. There's no coconut. A little bit woody too, but it's something so delicious that will perform so great on the brisk, breezy fall days, even winter. You can wear this for spring, but for me personally, I'd rather wear this during the cooler months, because initial spray, it's kind of like heavy. It's a little heady on initial spray. Yeah, can even be a bit masculine, but it's still so good. Very vanillic, smoky. I don't think there's any incense in here. Vanillic, smoky, and coconutty. No coconut, but I definitely get coconut. Such a good one, and it lasts an eternity, you guys. Shunkoin by Xerjoff. So this next one, it's not a gourmand. Again, none of these are gourmands, but from this one, you definitely get the sweetness from the cotton candy, the raspberry, the blueberry that it has, and it is Guerlain's La Petite Robe Noire Intense. Now, this is another one that I don't reach for a lot, but it's really good. It has, this is another one that has that smokiness, but I think it's coming from the patchouli, because I get the patchouli a lot in this fragrance. But it's good because it's mixed in well, again, with the cotton candy, with the raspberry, with the blueberry. It's very sweet, but you also get the patchouli, and the patchouli works well with all the sweetness because it kind of like balances it out. I feel that if it did not have the patchouli here, it would be a very juvenile type of scent, sort of kind of like Aquilina's Pink Sugar. But no, this is like a sexy, very sweet scent. Perfect for the nighttime, perfect for date nights, suitable for the fall and the winter time. I love it. And the reason why I got this one is because of that blueberry notes. I was dying for like a blueberry scent, and I found this one, and you guys, I get the blueberry. I get the blueberry mixed with all of the other sweet notes that's in here. Really nice, intense one, and layered with other things. Like if you layer this with Bath and Body Works blueberry pancakes, I think it is, so good. If you want to give it more of a gourmandy feel, definitely check this one out. La Petite Robe Noire by Guerlain. This next one is one of my all-time favorites. It's your sexy, sweet, spicy caramel bomb, and it is Azzaro's Wanted Girl. This is so good, you guys, and I've had this for a really long time in my collection now, but I feel like you just need to be in the mood for this one. Like, this is another one that's a great one for date night, for the fall time, for the winter time, cooler months, because it is very intoxicating, and this is just very rich on the caramel, but it's very sexy. I do not, some people consider this a gourmand, but I don't really consider it a gourmand. It doesn't make me think of anything edible. It doesn't make me think of a bakery. It doesn't make me think of like that bready aspect that are, well, that I think of when I think of gourmand scents. This is just a very spicy, feminine, sexy, mature, sweet caramel scent. So delicious, so delicious, so good, very sexy, very like alluring type of fragrance. Definitely a great one, like I said, for the nighttime, for date night. Delicious scent. If you haven't smelled this one, you must, you have to. Azzaro Wanted Girl. Right, so this next one is a classic, you guys, a classic that has been around for so long, and I love it, and I am going to have in my collection for like forever and ever. The EDP and the EDT, because they do smell slightly different, okay? And that is Givenchy's Hot Couture. This is the EDP version, which I feel that is perfect for the fall and the winter time, you guys. Now, if you're into fragrances and you've been in the fragrance community and watching fragrance reviews and all of that stuff for a while, you guys know that this scent is described as raspberries and cigarettes, okay? Because it is a very smoky, sweet raspberry scent. It's delicious. I don't know where the smokiness is coming from, because there is no smoky note in this fragrance. There's vetiver, there's raspberry, there's musk, there's patchouli, but there's no like incense, there's nothing smoky here, okay? But it definitely is a very smoky scent, and I feel that this is a perfect scent for the fall. Like when I smell this, it just makes me think of a badass chick going into a bar dressed in all black and just smelling like she just came from outside after smoking her cigarette, and she's about to order a really fruity cocktail drink. Like that, all of those scents intertwined, mixed together. That's what this is. It is so good. Like such a classic. It's like dirty, but at the same time it's classy. So good. Now this one, like I said, the EDP version is, for me, in my opinion, a great one for the fall and the winter time. As for the EDT, it's more sweeter, it's a bit lighter, and you don't get so much of the smokiness in the EDT. So that one is a great one for spring and summer. Okay, definitely, if you have not smelled Givenchy's Hot Couture, like, what are you waiting for, sis? This is a classic. This is a must-have in your collection. Very, very sophisticated, but like trashy at the same time. You know, balance. This next one is M by Mariah. I love this stuff, you guys. I feel like people don't talk about this much, maybe because it's a celebrity scent, but this is such a good fragrance, you guys. This has marshmallows, this has incense, this is another smoky fragrance. It has incense, it has musk, I believe, I'm not sure, let me check for you guys what else it has. Tiare flower, gardenia, amber, patchouli, and seawater, along with the marshmallow, like I said, and incense. It's a very smoky, sweet, marshmallowy fragrance. Again, this is nothing edible, but you do get that sweetness from the marshmallow, and you do get the gardenia, the floral aspect of it. It's such a good fragrance. And now I've had this for a while in my collection, and it's turned, like, the juice has turned like this beautiful amber color, and it's more intense. The fragrance is more intense, it's stronger now, it's more long lasting. It's such a delicious scent. It reminds me of just being at like the beach at night when it's cold out. Well, not freezing cold, you know, like fall weather, and you're wearing like a jacket and you have like a nice cozy blanket, and you're like around the fire thing going, and you're like roasting marshmallows or something. It's yes, marshmallows, the salt breeze, all of that goodness. That's what this reminds me of. Oh yes, like, what are you waiting for? You need this for now. You need this for the fall. Literally like 20 bucks, or you could find it for less probably at like one of those discount stores. I highly recommend M by Mariah. And then the dry down, when you spray this, and it just the dry down turns into this really nice, soft, powdery scent that lingers. It's beautiful, you guys. It's a very, very nice fragrance and cheap, so definitely get your hands on this. M by Mariah. This next one is one that I don't reach for at all, only because, I'm gonna tell you why, you guys. Only because I remember when I was living back home with my mom and my brother. My brother had this girlfriend who was like notorious for wearing this perfume. Now, it doesn't smell bad, but she was in the house often, so I smelled it on her like a lot, to the point where I was just like over it. Like, I don't want to smell like this girl. Like, I wasn't even too fond of her, so it's like, I really don't want to smell like you. And it is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl Gold Edition. Yeah, Gold Edition. It's good. It's a great fragrance. It smells really, really good, but it smells like a baddie. It smells like a baddie, and I feel like every baddie has this perfume and wore the heck out of this perfume when it first came out, to the point where I don't want to smell like everybody else, but it's still nonetheless a great fragrance. It's very nutty and sweet and sexy. Sexy is the word for this fragrance. This is a great date night fragrance. It's a great holiday scent. It's good. I would not wear this for work. I'll put it that way. I wouldn't wear this for work. I wouldn't wear this to the office. I wouldn't wear this for a doctor's appointment. None of that. I would definitely wear this to go out at night, sexy night, date night, whatever. It's very intense. It's definitely a very heavy scent. It's good. It's really good. You get the vanilla, you get the praline, you get the patchouli, you get the tonka, you get the coffee, you get all of that deliciousness, the almonds, and very nutty fragrance, but it's so sexy. so sexy, and definitely a good one, like I said, for fall and the holidays. I mean, look at the glitz and the glam. She is definitely a baddie, definitely. Next up, we have one of the coziest perfumes in my collection. I feel like this is the coziest but the freshest, muskiest fragrance in my collection, and it is Katy Perry's Indi. Now this was hard because this, it's like fresh, it's like green, kind of like a tea type of fresh, but at the same time it's so musky that I was just kind of like torn between, is this a good springtime scent or is this a good fall scent? I'm not sure, but I feel that you can pull this off year round, except maybe during the summer, because like I said, this has just notes of musk on musk on musk on musk. Like, it's very musky. It dries down to something very powdery. Now if you want to wear this during the summertime, you can pair it with something more fresh and you'll get like the best concoction, you guys. I promise you. I did that this summer, I think this past summer, and I think I paired it with Dossier's Woody Sage. You guys, it was so good. It was so good. It garnered me so many compliments. But anyways, we're talking about fall here. This is a great one for the fall. It's like very cozy and musky and powdery, but at the same time fresh and clean. If you haven't smelled this, you guys, it's such a little cheap gem. You should definitely get your nose on this because it lasts. Like, it's very light, but don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. If you overspray this, people will smell you and they will compliment you because it is so good. It's very musky, like I said. It kind of reminds me of like a tea, like a soft green herbal tea mixed with like powders. Fresh, powdery, and musky. Why am I getting like dark? There you go. Yeah, so definitely check out Indi by Katy Perry. It's such an oldie but a goodie one, and a cheapie one too for the fall season. On its own, it's great, and if you layer it with something else, even better. Another classic is another one that I will always have in my collection, and it is Dolce & Gabbana's Pour Femme. Oh, you guys, this is so good. Like, this is such an elegant, elevated, sweet, edible type of fragrance. Some people might consider this a gourmand. I don't think it's a gourmand at all. It does have vanilla and it has marshmallow, but this is like, this is sexy. This is elegant and sexy and a bit boozy, I would even say. The neroli here gives it that little booziness, but at the same time it's like sensual because of the sandalwood and the sweetness coming from the marshmallow and the vanilla and the raspberry. This is so good. This is your sweet, sexy, feminine, spicy fall scent. It lasts forever. Great projection, great longevity. I love this. Such a classic. Great for date night, great for any time really. I wore this to the office one time though, and I was told that I smelled like liquor. Not in the good way though, like, and I hated that for me. I really did. I was offended. I didn't show it, but I was offended. Like, what do you know, girl? But what do you know? But I guess maybe I overdid it too early in the morning, like, you know, because you guys know I overspray. But this is so good. This is good. Like, when I smell this, I just think of being downtown 42nd Street, Times Square, and just looking my best at night, looking super cute, just with a bunch of shopping bags, going in and out of Sephora, then going to Ulta, then stopping by Macy's, then stopping by H&M, just all the little lights and all, you know, just the nightlife. It's just so good, so good. Pour Femme by Dolce & Gabbana is a must-have in everyone's collection. Such a classic, such a must-have. Last but definitely not least is Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. This is another one that's very nutty, very sexy, spicy, a little bit sweet and intoxicating. Most of these are sexy fragrances, you guys. Not all of them, but most of them. Like, this is such a delicious, nutty, spicy, sexy fragrance, and feminine. You get the narcissus flower that's in here. You get the almond. Oh, the best part is the almond. and the spiciness, which I don't know where the spiciness is coming from. It's not like a peppery spiciness. It's more like a soft, sweet, spicy. It's delicious. Like, I get a lot of the nuttiness from the almond that's in here. It's so good. Another one that's great for the nighttime. This is one that you can pull off wearing during the daytime, but I think I would bring this out more so for the nighttime. I don't know, date night, movie night, something sexy when it's not too cold outside, but the weather is like just right. Like, oh, so delicious, so delicious. Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense, another great one for fall and winter time. All right, you guys, so that concludes this video. Comment down below, what are your non-gourmand fragrances for the fall that you will be using, wearing? Let me know, put me on. I am so sorry for being away for so long. I feel a bit like jittery and all over the place, but I'll get it together. I'll get it together because I'm back and I'm not going nowhere. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye.